What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the Rim. After one hell of a bloodshed last episode, there is quite a bit of cleaning up to do, as you might expect. Let's just go and check a few things that I did at the end of the last episode, and I know people were wondering about. There was a few questions, so yes, firstly, all of these guys are on Chat and Recruit. Not only that, but I didn't screw up, and none of them have any massive health problems or anything like that, so they are all worth keeping. Let's put it that way. Not only that, this assault rifle is not forbidden. See? So, yes, while it is outside, I have to wait for them to go and haul that. The only thing I really did mess up is this dude down here was forbidden for some reason. I don't really see anything else out here. Need a quick check to make sure that this power isn't broken, but no, we did rebuild that. So, in which case, let's just get going with the cleanup. One of the things I want to do immediately, and this, I don't know why I haven't done this yet. People keep suggesting it, and I keep like, no, maybe not. Why isn't that door there instead of there? I think it really would kind of help things. That means I'd stop turning it off, if nothing else. We did have some hunting we wanted to do. A big pack of muffalo out the front. That are boom rat, possibly. But I also had like a massive list of stuff that people suggested as normal. Now, one of the things I want to suggest, firstly, yeah, everyone's restrictions are still on, so you guys can all go back outside again. Animals. What should we have? Terriers, huskies, you guys are all on haul. The puppies. Holy hell, we just got a lot of puppies. Okay. I didn't notice that. That's an interesting one. You guys are on haul. Labrador puppies on carnivore. Bloomin' hell. We might be selling some puppies soon. That might be a thing. There is also an argument that Killer should be rewarded for his fine work. Not only that, but we should also need them to get on and hurry up and finish that. But Killer should be rewarded for his fine work. So one of the things I wanted to check is how dirty are huskies? Because they do have a animal filth rate 0. Okay, so the huskies can actually come inside. That's quite cool. So we might give husky to someone, give huskies to people's bedrooms, maybe. I don't know if is that going to give them a disturbed sleep, or is that going to be a beneficial thing? I don't really know. Maybe they'd quite like having their dags in their rooms. For now, I'll let that finish expanding. I'm actually going to cancel these because we're packing that room out pretty heavily now. Once they've opened it up a bit, it'll be a lot better. Speed things up a little. It was let out. That is a lot of bodies. People slowly bleeding to death outside. That's kind of fine. Not too bothered. Don't want to get friendly with his tribesmen because if we do, then all we'll get attacked by is pirates. And that also doesn't seem like a great plan. Now, this section here, as someone correctly pointed out, does actually have just the space we need right there to run a refrigerator outside. So this could work perfectly for a little... Okay, we might not. We might have to open that up. I don't know if one cooler is going to be enough, but if I keep it nice and small, then maybe. I'm going to whack one there anyway, because I think it's quite a little, not quite an elegant place for it. Siegmeyer, how you doing health-wise, mate? You recovering? Yeah, aside from your toe. These guys look to be fine. Yep, not bleeding, just got an old gunshot wound in the torso. So they're okay. There's so much stuff to get built. Base itself's not looking too bad. Look, it's our doomsday. People got kind of angry that I did not use that on the tribesmen. Yes, technically I could have used that on the tribesmen, but at the same time, nah. Alright, hauling animals are still clear of that area. Everyone else is... Just want a quick test on the... Yeah, I might want to update the herbivore restrictions, actually. Herbivores, yeah, you're allowed in some weird places in here now. We might clear you out of this room entirely. Don't mind them coming inside here so much. That's kind of fine. How about the carnivores allowed in the room of the bodies? Let's make sure they are allowed in the room of the bodies. If they fancy chowing down on those, that's absolutely fine. Bit grim, but fine. Now, we also want, power-wise, the number of batteries in the base is a little on the slim side. We've got a few in the fridge up there. And then we've got these ones in the corridor, which are a little, I guess, exposed. But for now, let's just whack a few extra of those down. We're going to be way low on steel, of course. Let's go hunting. Mao, Vadir, Radish, where you hiding? Radish, Schneeps, some aristocrat, and Someone to give us close range support. Dresden? Nah, let's bring Ruben. It's always Ruben. Out we come, guys. We're gonna shoot some stuff. Perfect. Critical alert. Major break. That's Siegmeyer. Not too bothered. Ooh, only one of them in range. Okay, slightly down. Ruben wants to be slightly closer as well. I don't know why that's forbidden. Alright, it's not sport. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave it forbidden for the time being while we do a bit more of this. On the basis that we don't really want someone to wander down there right now and try and collect that. A bit like Kira's doing, but Kira's at least staying sort of vaguely out of the way. Nice. Unforbid, bit of meat. You guys can go back inside. I really kind of need to leave them hauling and finishing stuff off at the moment. That is a dirty room. Is our home zone covering that? Yeah. Okay, good. It'll probably be less bad once they've finished doing stuff down there. I imagine. Are we out of wood as well? Of course. Drop some wood. Front. Oh no, that's already queued up. So at least I'm on top of some of this stuff. What else is down on the list? Change entrance for the turrets. Kind of a good idea, but again, there's a big list of stuff going on. Build copy of the granite door just there. And then deconstruct that one. And then we do the same on the other end. The idea is I want to stop them from stopping at this spot. And there are a couple of ways we can do it. But for now, the easiest way is actually going to be to remove some of these blocks on the inside so they don't have so much to hide behind. Kind of scoop it out a little. Maybe even put rubble in those spots as well so they don't want to stand there too. Rubble does seem to do a pretty good job of just making sure they don't want to hang around whatsoever. How's power? Power is okay. Kind of concerned that things might go horrible overnight. So, animal-wise, Killer is the one that really wants rewarding. Look at him there. We don't have enough beds for these guys either, do we? Either that or I've restricted them in such a way that they can't get at it. Hang on. I bet you it's that one. Carnivore, herbivore. Yeah, they can't get down there because they're not allowed through that stockpile room. Okay. That makes sense. Dole. Carnivores, you may go through that section there. Otherwise, all the bedrooms are still clear. Let's clear carnivores out of this area. And no. Maybe not the whole one. How's the temperature in here? Oh! Right, let's check you weighed. Perhaps not minus 19. Let's see how low it can get. Was that lightning indoors? It does seem to be lightning indoors. Right, anyway, where was I? Clear allowed area, you carnivores. Let's assume that we might actually build a little room for this meal set up just there. So let's expand allowed area again. Allow these guys over that bit, and then you copy. You can go there, and let's get rid of that one so the dogs don't get in the way of it. Right, before I unpause again, just check the carnivore area is sensible. I don't see. Oh, actually, we'll allow the carnival and expand. Well, I don't know why they're not allowed around that. I suppose they could technically eat the plants, but and we are keeping Hall separately. So instead of that, let's actually keep the carnivores away from the plants completely. They kind of already are. Dolt and fail. Highlights I find very, very hard to see apparently, but they're everywhere else makes sense. Cool, and then. Herbivore should not be allowed around there. Isn't allowed in there already. Isn't allowed in any of these stupid places. Not allowed in there. Not allowed in that room at all. Is allowed down there. And expand herbivore. You should be allowed through here. Because otherwise you can't get to your beds. Nice. So I don't think that's going to disturb anybody, but will allow them to get around the base. Yes, immediately an army of dogs goes through here. Do we want to get rid of the boomerlow at some point soon? Possibly. New recruit already. Huntsman. New person on board. Someone to rename next episode. Right, well, let's get straight on it. Huntsman, what are you like? And the reason I do them next episode is purely because that way it gives me a chance to go and find the list of names. I have a list of names from Patreon and from people who've said in the comments, hey, I want to sign up. Ooh, is that someone else that can grow for it? And this is very good at shooting. Pretty awesome. In which case, get yourself an assault rifle first. Let's make sure you're set to worker and no drugs. Let's get your... He wasn't a night owl. We have one night owl coming, so... Keeping an eye out. Fast working industrious Mac. No, they're just good. Just good. I mean, awesome. Sweet. We're almost getting to the point where I might stagger our wake-up times. In fact, I might do that now. There's so many people now awake. It's about there, I think, downwards. I'm going to stagger things. Just by 1 hour. So there's a sort of overlap, but they're not all trying to do exactly the same thing at once. So, 1 extra hour of sleep. I only need to do one line, don't I? Why am I doing all of them? No idea. Cool, and then we can copy you, paste you down the line. Just that slight offset might help keep things a bit less overdriven and busy. Lots of stuff breaking down. Huntsman, do you not have any clothes? Surely you've got the worker clothes set. Surely you're going to go and get yourself the appropriate bits rather than just taking it off and wandering around naked. There we go. Right, that's better. Full range of gear. Those guys are looking a little bit happier. How's our furniture in here looking? Poor. Good. Excellent. There you go. These ones, the ones we rebuilt. Much better. Excellent. Superior. Some of this is even art. Look at that. Engraved with the portrayal of a boomlope rolling on the floor while burning. While nearly naked. Surely a boomlope's naked. I won't ask. A plume of smoke is rising off her. The image somehow expresses both decency and trouble. The whole image is depicted by a careful arrangement of hundreds of tiny owls. The image refers to a boomlope catching fire on the 13th of spring. Mad animal. It's an alpaca. That is forbidden and shouldn't be. Any of these other ones out here forbidden and shouldn't be? Yep. Dope. And we probably... That's a big stash of metal. Probably want to bring people back in again for this one. Same with you, Kira. Or Kiara. Guaranteed to always get that wrong. What is that? A mega sloth. Aha. Cool, so it was just that centipede I missed, at least. Didn't screw anything else up. Come on then, Mr. Alpaca. I am angry alpaca. Where are you off to? Got any thoughts? Got any thoughts? I see. About here, Ruben. Is that some aristocrat and co coming out for a little bit of a go at getting their headshot as well? Yep, it is. Where's he? Oh, right, the door's open. I forgot they'd done that, so we really want to make sure that those are held open ASAP, otherwise weird things will happen. Some aristocrat, I should have moved you a bit quicker than that, I suspect. Go. Mick, Dresden, do you want to... That's better. That's the sort of manoeuvre that'll mean that you lose colonists by mistake. That's the sort of slip-up that kills people. So I'm thinking... a bit of that. Take off the outside. And then I put just some dumping stockpiles there with rubble in them. Like critical priority. It keeps the rubble a bit closer, and at the same time should mean that they can't stop on those locations. Be cool. Okay, they've almost done down here. Let's get the rest of the floor down. And maybe start moving some of these beds to be around the outside of the room instead of all slammed in the middle like that, because that's pretty horrible. Oop. It's not, nope. I know, I've been mistreating the animals. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Poor animals. Doing all this work for us. And I'm making them live in these squalid conditions. With not enough beds as well. Right. This room, it's nice having it central, but it's never going to get cold enough like that. So I'm feeling we get ourselves a bit of granite. Oop, that was where it should have gone. And a wooden auto door. Where are you? What? We've got no wood at all, so I can't place a wooden auto door. Alright, I have to wait on that one then. And if I... You know what, if I cancel that, that and that, extend the wall slightly, you've got room to do the double door entrance like this again. Just have a little space in there for them to grab meals as they come through. So that's not evenly spaced, is it? I can't allow that. Nope, can't allow that. It's going to have to be like that, I'm afraid. I don't know what else I'm going to do. Research done. Don't know what else I'm going to do in that room, but... Don't know, what else do we go for? Maybe we leave it for a bit, actually. Not in a big rush for research. Give more people time to do stuff. But yeah, that should mean that everyone runs past meals in the morning. Although I was saying that. How long? They take 3 days to spoil. You know, I'm being an idiot about this. Cancel all this rubble. They take 3 days to spoil. I just need a smaller pile. Copy the settings. Delete that. I was on the right lines the first time. I don't know why I went completely backwards on this. Centre of the room was a good place for it because it's so base central. That was why the pile was as big as it was, but I don't think that's a good plan. I think we're better off with one there, one there. These have the same settings as before. This one I've already deleted. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. The extra cooler is going to be a nice thing to have in reality. Now I just need to make sure that our carnivores not allowed there, and our herbivores aren't allowed in the room anyway, and then we can go carnivore. Why not? No. I'm going to taunt you. I think that makes more sense, and then I could also use that for more weapon racks, potentially. Sort of same sort of, make this area a little storage for more weaponry. Doesn't hurt to have this stuff sort of around, easy to access, just on the off chance. Especially as we've got these things sitting around waiting for us. Is that a statue I just saw? Hey, statue time. What we got? Paw. Weak. Mercy, this carving represents innumerable hatchets. The subjects are in front of a valley, and the well-balanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its impressionist style. McGow, you're bad art. Sorry, man. And sorry, audience, for the necessary clearing of the throat. So I reckon otherwise we just tart this room up a bit, right? Make it nice and shiny, stick loads of statues and stuff in there. Just make it sort of like joy central, so that the second they wander, or happiness central, so the second they wander through, they get the like, really big, pleasant room buff. Down here we clearly need... Were we using cloth for the animal beds? We were. Quite low on cloth now, ironically. Furniture. Animal beds. More animal beds in this room, please. At least the animals aren't going hungry. Like, that side of things is working out quite nicely, but there's going to be a load of them. How's our training going, thinking about it? Look at this lot. Look at them all. We kind of want the dromedaries to be obedient as well, because if they aren't, we can't use them for caravans. Pretty nuts. Is that an animal already? No. Better. So the bed's up and running. So the floor done. That room is blooming horrible. What? Oh. Doll. Huntsman. What are you doing? Not doctoring, mate. No, we do not need any more. Handling? Sure. Hunting? Not so much at the moment, cheers. Actually, yeah, alright, on 3. You should really be helping with the growing, more than anything else. And as such, you can have some plant cutting too, and when you're not doing that, you can be hauling and cleaning. construct and smithing as your lowest, I think. Is that right? Sufficient number of 2s, he'll grow and block up first, then he'll haul and clean. Yep. And in that moment, that room is now completely clean. Wonderful. Doll. Doll. It's fine. We can fix it. We just need to do it this way. That's not going to be allowed to last, is it? No way. Get these a little bit neater. I don't think have we got enough beds for all the animals yet? Probably not, but might be better than it was. Yeah, it certainly looks like a less of a hellhole than it was just now. Snipes is idle. Are we still lacking wood and stuff? Is that it? Awful dining chair. Okay. We're not doing a great job of encouraging these guys to stay by the quality of our furniture making, are we? Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And you. Any other really bad ones? Nope. That's looking alright. Kind of feel like we should have more in there as well. Where's our sculptures table? You there. More builds. Build us sculptures. Immediately. People don't seem to be tailoring. I imagine that's lack of materials to tailor with rather than anything else. That's almost certainly because I've changed it now so they're not using cloth for anything. So that means we're hanging on our devil strand growing or doing more hunting. Is there anything to hunt? Can we go and find anything to hunt? Oh, hello. Yes, we can. Also, just while we're here, shall we... What the hell? Are you telling me that this now works? No, still doesn't. And if we go to... Where is it? Orders, claim? Doesn't. Just to confirm, guys. These things are owned by a faction that for some reason has balked itself in the save game. I had to fix something early on, and that's the byproduct. So we've got this place to open, and we've got quite a lot of gazelle to go and kill. I fancy a sniper patrol. Mego! Bad ear. Let's bring huntsman. Snipes. Some aristocrat. Radish I'll leave this time. Actually, no. No, let's take Radish. Let's not be silly. Slightly concerned about them. Megasloths, are they aggressive? I don't know. Herbivores, yeah, probably not. Probably alright. Trainable, intelligent, advanced. Does that mean I could have a hauling megasloth? I don't think we want to try and tame it, if I'm honest. I suspect the 97% wildness might cause us problems, but that could be quite a fun one to have eventually. Somewhere down the line you tame yourself a megasloth, for God's sake. Why not? Cool. Huntsman, you're the one with the assault rifle, right? Yep. Everyone else, get shooting. Hunting hasn't yet gone wrong on us. The number of squares away you are does have an effect on whether or not they go angry at you. There is a danger with this sort of group that if they do decide to go angry at us, we've probably got a bit of a problem. Just judging by the sheer numbers of them. We are pretty accurate, thankfully. These guys don't take long to take down a deer. Or two, including one that I didn't tell them to shoot at. That last one? Yep. Nice. Fair bit of meat. Right, what else are we going to go and get with you guys then? Did Huntsman bugger off? Huntsman's buggered off. That's good to know. He has most definitely got your back, fellas. Definitely, as long as he doesn't get hungry. If he gets hungry, then not so much. There's more gazelle down there. Mega sloth. I imagine a mega sloth's got quite a bit of meat. But hey, hopefully these guys don't get too angry with me, and we'll go down here and kill a few more gazelle before we finish. Before I send them home. Nope. Really? Still not in range. With how much you change the zoom level in this, I find it at times very hard to judge whether or not you're in range with these things. Accidental squirrel death. Alright, well they're not going to hit them now, aren't they? They're on the blooming floor. Alright then, screw it. Go home. I approve of your dedication. Immediately hauling. Okay, now then, let's get a couple of new stockpiles down. Where are you? One there, and we want these to be critical and only chunks. And that should mean that they don't want to stop at those points, but at the same time, we've still got a nice clear path in and out, so we avoid any problems with them trying to shoot at these, take pot shots at these stupid turrets up here. Nice. More rubbish going on, breaking down batteries and so on. Ah, that's one of the charging ones as well. Right, go and turn it back on again. Probably get some more of those at some point. How's the Devil Strand going? 22%. It's amazing. Part of me now, all of a sudden, wants to set up some hydroponics specifically for that. Are we running out of meals? It looks like we're running out of nicer meals. Is that, and then we just got to simply be down to lack of meat ingredients. What's our kibble set to? You know what? I think that might be set a bit high. Just judging by the amount we've got sitting down in there as well, and knowing that there's stuff down here for the animals already. And we're out of cloth. That's it. No more cloth. I might put some more on to grow then. Oh, me, 12th of summer. I don't think that Devil Strand's even going to finish before the end of the year. Which is pretty ridiculous. Another statue. Normal. Snipes is not very good at statues either. Politician eating a radish. Whatever. At least they make them quickly. I suppose that's a positive thing, right? Ooh, let's also... evidently, some of these have got settings. Okay, have I not put settings on these at all? Have I only put settings on the first one? I've not put settings on these at all. Oh no, I have. It's only really nice stuff. Alright, then let's copy that. Paste onto those ones, and... I quite like the idea of just having, like, a collection of really nice weaponry kicking around, basically. Why not? And furniture. Bit of luck, they might do a better job of it the second time. Still need more wood. Got some more stuff to hunt up there as well. Huge amount of wood around the back. Go chopping, guys. And apparently we've got a centipede that needs to be shut down still. Don't remember that. Get shut down, fool. And he had a minigun that I completely missed. Wonder if any of the other ones have miniguns I missed. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me here, but... Why is there fire everywhere? Who did what? Did they also destroy the... Wow, okay. Either that or I forgot to build these, but it looks like they might have destroyed the doors on the way into that geothermal. Pretty impressive. Animal-wise... Puppies, no one can get trained for hauling that hasn't got it. Lots of attempts to bond and have masters. No. Don't want that. Don't want you following people around. Unstoppable is pregnant. Shit. What have we got ridiculous supplies of? Herbal medication. There you go, right. Select plant to grow. This is because these have only just started as well. Cotton. And I think they'll get straight onto that. Holy crap, the amount of food we go through now is ridiculous. Like, the meat supplies we need is nuts. Am I going to have to start breeding animals to kill them? We're going to have to live off dog meat for a while. Possibly. Unless cargo pods from Randy come in to save the day. With lots of slate blocks the other side of the map. They don't deteriorate, so I'm actually just going to leave them for the time being. I don't like the look of that fire. I think that could go poorly. Yeah, pretty serious sized colony. Pretty serious sized colony has some pretty serious sized dietary requirements. These are going to get, you see, these things are going to get used in time. It's definitely the issue of the amount of pets we've got. And the speed. People did mention that the huskies may duplicate themselves really quite quickly. Evidently not wrong. I think the answer will be to repeatedly call in guys and sell them, if need be, and we can always buy meat in exchange. It's probably an inefficient way of doing it, mind, but... Critical alert, fire. Nope. Critical alert, bit more hunting, because if we don't keep the hunting up, apparently we're in quite a lot of trouble. Move on to being kennels? Probably not a great idea. Okay, have you guys, Reuben and Huntsman, get off to the side. You three, start killing. More. Nice, alright. I'm going to take you guys off for a little spree then, I think. Reuben, no. Okay. Yeah, fighting. I should really be doing this in the rain, shouldn't I? I think it's a better plan. Is that more cargo pods? Yeah, it is. Is that cargo pods with silver in it? Randy, you weird git. Yes, okay. Hunting of boom rats, it henceforth will happen in the rain. Roger. No, not quite. Yeah, I've set people on fire trying to do this before. Let's see if we can avoid having a repeat of that same thing again, shall we? Good hunting, guys. Yeah, well, I say good hunting, guys. That was me, wasn't it? Let's be very clear here. That was me. Cool. All right, then. Ostrich Revenge doesn't look like it, if I'm honest. Holy crap. Ostrich knows how to take the hits. Okay, what else are we hunting? There's got to be more stuff here. Kind of need there to be more stuff here. More. Down this direction for those gazelle, I wonder? An emu? Just waiting for us. Looks like it. Okay, down again. Try not to get too blasé and brazen about this, but at the same time, I'm kind of aware it's a bit on the boring side. Huntsman, get out of the way. You three, kill some gazelle. No, kill some gazelle. Hey. How about that last one? Can you do that one too? You can, I promise. Come on. Oh, probably not when it's the other side of a wall. It's taking cover. Alright, off you go. That is starving. Sorry. It'll bleed to death, but... Poison chip. What is this? Really? Really? There's a poison chip in my base. We can, in theory, do IED traps in this version. I believe it's been fixed in 17, but I think it works in this version. Part of me is quite inclined to try and give us some sort of turret cover, kind of ASAP. Something to distract in a slightly different direction the centipede's fire, while hopefully our guys do everything they can to try and help. This is a really tricky one to know how to deal with. How are we doing for mortar shells? Do I have any mortar shells? Yes. Because there is an argument as well to maybe doing something like this and clearing all of those and then literally just putting mortar shells in there. Where is mortar shells in this list? I mean, technically it is manufactured, but evidently not under there. Well, I guess it's an item then, isn't it? Yeah. Artifacts, body parts. Okay, then where do you put mortar shells in this little list of yours? Oh, there it is. Blind. So. I don't think I can forbid these, so that might not be a great plan. Alright, I got the settings saved. Let's just keep that copied. And actually, I'm just going to delete all of that for the time being, because I don't want them to get that close if we can avoid it. Let's set our boomerlope to go and sit next to it. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, to be fair. Get home, guys. Wow, that is a big fire. Like the whole world is kind of burning. Animals sleeping next to the poison ship. Building priority-wise, can we not get at that? I'm really concerned that we can't get in there to clear that out. Can it also rain, please? That would be really helpful. This fire everywhere is really annoying. Like, really quite annoying. Bit of rain, Randy. Bit of rain. Come on. Fog. I don't think fog puts out fire. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, it's got a lot of... I doubt it, but... Now Siegmeyer's on fire. He's very good at that, his old Siegmeyer. What is it about you that's so flammable, my friend? That's a pretty poor choice of direction to go while you burn as well. Honestly. Go on, Ellie. Go save Siegmeyer. It looks like going next to this is not causing any problems at the moment. At least. Oh, for God's sake. It's stupid as well, because granite doesn't even burn. It's not like that's ever going to burn. I suppose I could remove the home zone from it, but it would stop them from repairing it as well. Oh, there you go. The fire's going out even though it's actually not raining. Or is that simply because it's run out of fuel? Run out of fuel. Nothing to burn. So far, they see absolutely no interest in building those turrets down there, even though we do have the materials. That side of things is fine. We've just got too much stuff going on. I don't think I've queued up anything else building-wise, have I? No, no, they are on it. Okay, so at the moment it's just slowing them down. There is a question here about whether or not these turrets will instantly open fire. I don't think they will, because I think they only shoot... Right, let's find out. Nope. New recruit. Ooh. You might find this a bad time to be joining us, Mr. Spook. You may find that you regret that decision. No, no need for wardening. Could probably offload handling from Magao now. Even though Magao's really good at it, some of these guys are also quite passionate. Give Alice it a 4. Hunting, not too important. Why did I like you again? Not that I have a problem with someone that's going to do more hauling and mining for me, and maybe some plant cutting. Not too bothered about you growing, however. I can't remember why I... Ow. Apologies, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, a bit of a chest infection, so... Yeah, not only do I cough occasionally, but when I do, it hurts. Well, welcome to the club, Spook. You may... Was Spook our night owl? Nope. That's because he was a neurotic psychopath, so I could use him for butchering. That was why I took Spook. Now I remember. Cool, in which case... Get some usual things. Let's give you the worker outfit. No drugs for you, even though you're a teetotaler, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, next up. Prison break. Rat. You know what, Rat? You've been in there for such a long time. I'm not that bothered. Sorry about that, Rat, but enough. Enough, mate. All we've been doing is feeding you for God knows how long, and you show no signs of coming over to side. Right, structure. Granite wall. Fill in that hole. And then at this point, might as well make that colonist. It's quite a nice room. So this. Our Boomerlope's gone to hang around. Let's make a... Manage areas. New area. Where is it? Is it this one? Normally they call them animal areas when you put a new animal area in. Oh, maybe we've got too many now, in fact. I don't think I can add any more animal areas. Oh, don't. Yeah, I can't. That's why it's not there. Okay, so what am I going to use? Slaughterhouse, I think. Given we're not really using that at the moment. Zone area, clear. Slaughterhouse from up there. Expand, slaughterhouse. Just there. Okay. So we've got some turrets. They're going to help us out a little bit. Probably not enough. They do cross construction components, so I don't want to build too many. Do I try the IEDs and the mortars as well? It could go hilarious. I've got it, haven't I, really? Okay, well then. I don't think we'll have enough mortars for this, mind. And then, hey, you know. Oh, these actually do use mortar shells, so maybe this is a better plan than doing the stockpiles. Hurry up, that's going to slowly destroy all our crops, like actually our crops as well. Technically they don't normally matter, but this is one of the few times where it really does because it's in our blooming base. This is, ooh, social fighting and all sorts. Hunter lacks ranged weapon, who's this? Spook! Yeah, not too bad. What we got for you? Doomsday rocket launcher? That seems like a poor choice. Plenty of options. I would kind of like to get some more snipers. I guess we give you a normal assault rifle? No, we give you a superior charge rifle, don't we? Let's not be silly. no idea if this is going to work. I think this is probably a dumb plan. But whatever. A pirate merchant? Hey friends, what you got? Wake up. Not that much exciting. Maybe you'll buy stuff off us. Maybe it'll work better the other way around. So what else do I do down here? We can have our IDs, we can have the turrets to change. Do I put in some sandbags for our guys to hide behind? I mean, really, the plan is to keep them way back out of range. And hope that we can take them out in the first blast. Because this is going to be horrible. Why is loads of people in hospital? This is all for being burnt. Oh, it's because people got in a fight, didn't they? Idiots. Siegmeyer's burnt and everyone else got in a fight. We have actually got quite a lot of mortar shells. And these use one each, right? Can't see the harm. What else does it use? Oh, it uses a component. Screw it, we can make our own components. This is going to be more valuable that we survive, I suspect. I really do feel myself wanting more sniper rifles. I really do. No, this is not an opportunity to use the Doomsday. Just saying. No. Ooh, some of these guys can now be trained to haul. No, they can't. They can be trained to release. Ignore me. Like killer maybe should get a master and a veteran. Have the tradesmen arrived? Are they taking forever? Yes, there they are. Old cats. Go and have a trade. Yeah, because we can sell animals if need be. You got anything we want? They actually buy the psychic shock lancers and insanity launchers as well. Might as well. I'm not about to use them. Nor am I about to use any of this junk. No more pistols, no more machine bows, no more pillars. Probably not even an awful LMG. That's already more than they can give me. Holy crap. Do you have anything I want? Hyperweave Parker. If only it was a duster. If only. They've got gold. Sure, I'll buy your gold. Because I can. No other reason. Let's get rid of some dead man apparel as well. All of you crap. I know it's slowly being burnt, but I mean, this is quicker, technically. Especially when you've just actually bulked up on so much that it's in such a large volume it's kind of worth selling. Bit weird, but hey. Oh, that's already too much. Damn it. These guys are Poe. Fine. What? Sorry, excuse me a second. Are you selling panthers? Dromedary, this is all mine. Yes, they are selling tame panthers. I'm not buying tame panthers. I can sell them Hornet and piss everybody off. Didn't notice that they had panthers, that's awesome. I've got one component as well. Good job, guys. How are we feeling about this? What do you reckon? I'm feeling like, in reality, even if I overkill this massively, I'm going to feel more comfortable having done so. We can always take these things apart. What I don't want to do is end up screwing everything up because I didn't prepare well enough for the poison ship in the back of our own base. Hurry up, guys. We don't want to have this stuff running for very long. We don't have the power for it. Is that another statue? Yeah. Normal again. Shame number 49. Shows ostriches? Ostriches. Weird word. Playing backgammon. Yeah, of course it is. You switch your eyes, the triangular composition of the image reveals the outline of a guinea pig. Of course it does. Strange people. Yeah, blooming hell. There's loads of them. It's a poor one. Old cat for black. It's an artwork of Nan Oldcat recruiting huntsmen in front of the whole colony. Huntsman looks relieved. Seems to take place on the outskirts of town. Where's Oldcat from? Somewhere around here is the room the Oldcat's in. Another Oldcat statue. Congratulations. And this is one of Snipes, which is, I believe, the same room again. No, we can't just put them all in there. Maybe we cancel that one. As that one's... We can put Huntsman's statue in his own room. You can have a statue of celebrating when we captured him. Actually, it was recruitment, wasn't it? That's actually not a bad thing. Okay, last few of these going up, and then I think it is time to actually try our hand at taking down these guys. We do have the power for it, really. If I do this now, I might even... Oh, the caravan's just late. I was going to say, if I do it now, I might even be able to use that caravan to help. Interesting, I was expecting sandbags to block these, but apparently just like solar panels, they don't. No one down for this? Are we out of components for the last few? We got one component left. Is my component bench actually set to make anything? It is. North of 3, north of 3. Yeah, I'll leave them. It's not expanding that fast. Alpacas join. How many alpacas? 2. Okay. This is getting out of hand. Just a little bit out of hand. How long before... Do you end up having to stroll this, or does it just keep making it smaller? Because we're about to run out of room. To be honest. No one should be drafted to anybody. That's pretty ridiculous. I haven't missed anyone that could be trained for hauling yet. Nope. Come then, alpacas. Come join the colony. Why not? Other than the fact that we lack beds. Animals filing. I might, as sick as this sounds, I may have to get to the point where we start slaughtering these things for meat. This, as it currently sits, is not tenable. We can't keep going like this. I either have to sell them or slaughter them. At this point, it might actually be better off being the dromedaries than the dogs. You don't get much meat out of a husky puppy, I don't think. Again, I was warned. I was warned that this would be the outcome. Time is coming up on the end of the episode. I'm really kind of tempted to try this one today, but at this rate, not everything's going to be finished. Especially if they keep using the components we need for other things. You quick at these things, Mick? You're pretty quick. It's not bad. I will give you that. It's not bad. And how many did you make at a time? 1. Well then. Nope, no one interested in that. Oh, I am so unsure about this. It should be okay, but it has such a massive chance to go horribly wrong. Especially as I'm not entirely aware of how far IED traps travel. Oh well, I guess there's not much for it other than to cancel these and give it a try. I can't end the episode without having done it, can I? I suppose ending the episode without having done it does give you guys the chance to feedback and be like, no, Wasted, you should do it this way. No, you should do it this way. Like one thing I was thinking about is maybe poking a hole through there and actually having them just come up into the same area, put some temporary walls up. But I think this might be a better idea and we fight from over here. Loads of stuff in between us and them. Yeah, we might lose some solar panels, But I suspect what they'll initially do is spread out and try and focus on the turrets while they die to IEDs. In theory. Whether that's actually the case or not is another question entirely. Should we find out? McGow. Vadir. Norm. Radish. Dresden. Siegmeyer. Alessind. The whole crew. Mick. Ruben. Olcats. Not Ellie or Kira because they can't fight. Snipes. Some aristocrat. Don't think we want a melee for this one. And Huntsman. Dresden, you can go back as well. As can Siegmeyer's got a personal shield, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay. I'll take it back. Okay, and that's Spook, the last member. That's not Spook, that's a piece of corn. Which means that everyone else now needs to be heat wave restricted, because that'll keep them well out the way. Animals into your hole, with the exception of, where's the boomlope? You. There. Are we having a... Guys, this is not the time or the place. Need the last of the animals to get out of the way. Come on, guys, hurry up. Look, we're losing all of our people because of this. I'm buggering off because they're bored. No, McGow, we need you as well. Just takes ages for all the animals to get inside. Alright, that should be everybody. Look at them all. Stop it. I understand why he put the undrafting mechanic in, so you don't forget that you've got guys drafted around the place. But at the same time, please stop that. Please stop that. I am literally looking at you. Righty then. That ought to do it. Really? Okay then. Oh my word. Oh god, this is going to go horribly. Okay, I take it back. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh dear, I didn't even need these. I can see why he got rid of the ability to do that in the next batch then. Because that's a bit cheaty. I don't think I needed to. There just wasn't that much that came out. Apparently Randy was being sufficiently kind that he was like, okay, actually if I'm going to drop it inside your blooming base. Oh, has it lost both of its arms? Oh. If I'm going to drop it inside his base, then let's not be too vicious about it. But that was pretty awesome. Oh, wunderbar. And now, animals. Well, you guys can just go wherever you want. Animals can take a little while to set back up again. So, carnivore. Actually, it's not that bad. It's anything with a green thing in that one column gets hauled. And then the top half is all carnivores, and the bottom half is all herbivores. Right, yep. Yes, indeed. That is a silly animal situation. That needs sorting out next time, big style. Animals, be free. Cool. What a nice way to end an episode by exploding a whole bunch of mechanoids. As I said, a little bit cheaty. I can understand where it got taken, why they chose not to do that, but... Now, you only lose one component in each turret. That's not too bad. It was worth it for the... You don't even necessarily... Look, some people deconstructed and still got 3 out of it. Wonder if there's a construction skill thing involved there. Anyway, that's much better. Did it destroy the little bit of power? Nope. Cool. So aside from still wanting to pull these guys apart, I should probably not really have them. Let's, can we have mechanoid corpses priority low? What is this? Priority normal. Can we actually set you guys to low? And same out here. And then we can have the main stockpile on normal. And then this one should be on something above that, right? Really? Why are all these priority normal? There's no way they were priority normal to begin with. Does it not, when you copy the settings, remember what priority was on? That seems a bit weird. Okay, and then this one can be preferred. That can be normal. Better. Yeah. Explains why it looks like we have so few clothes as well. It's because they're not actually shifting them over there. Sweet. Well, that seems to me like a pretty good place to end things. Just bring our plasteel back inside so we don't lose it. We're sitting on already no meat at all. We've got a tiny bit. So yeah, the meal situation is an ongoing problem. We may have to start breeding animals and turn this into... Well, one advantage of turning this into one massive little barn area to breed animals in would be that we can't have poison ships land there anymore. They'd have to land up here, which I'd be fine with. But hey, at least we got a little bit done, expanded the base a bit, recruited two new people to a name next time rat, that'll be nice. Put a few more batteries in, killed rat, because he is a rat. Advertise friendly. And we fought off the poison ship of stupidness. We also expanded the barn and hauled in all of the mess we created last time, which was quite a lot of mess. And we did quite a bit of hunting, but that didn't take long to be worth absolutely nothing. So we've got 24 meat. It is time to call in a trade caravan next episode, but that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this one, then please hit that like button. It does help me and the channel out a huge amount. Hey, if you didn't like it, maybe because my voice has been giving up on me this entire time when I've been struggling not to cough, then by all means, hit that other button, the one next door. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll catch you for the next one.